How's it going? Welcome back to SweetBeat TV. It's your hosts, Alex and Taylor, and we have a super exciting show for you today, right?
We do. Hello, everyone. Hope you had a good 4th of July.
Yeah.
And now let's get back into the swing of things.
Right. So we have singer Madilyn Bailey on the show today.
Joining us, very soon. I sat down with her and we talked all about her latest single, Red Ribbon, so stick around for that.
And we had a chance to catch up with Disney's Bunk'd on the set to talk all things season 4, so stay tuned for that. But first up, we have to talk about what's happening, Taylor.
What's happening?
Well, the most interesting thing that's happening today is Taylor and I showed up as twins.
I kind of feel as though, right in the comments below, Dr. Taylor, I feel like I look like if I just button this up, I can ask you, so what's wrong? How you feeling today? Yeah, this was an accident.
We work together so much that our minds just start to think like each
sorry.
other.
Yep.
And so this is the palette, the gray, the white, the black. We're here for you. So hope you enjoy it. But the next thing we have to talk about is the news of the day.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande graces the cover of Vogue and releases a new music video all in one day.
Yes, Alex, but she did not grace the cover of Vogue alone. She
No.
had her furry companion with.
When you grace the cover of Vogue, you're definitely going to have your cat with you, right?
Oh, 100% I will have my cat with me. Literally just picture it, insert cat. Yes, no, that would be awesome. It's just fun to see Ariana Grande. She's always has her animals around her everywhere.
Right.
So it's nice to see her animal getting, the respect and recognition it deserves.
And of course, Annie Leibovitz, the amazing photographer, did the photo of Ariana on the cover. And in the article, she talks about grief and growing up, which is something that we know this past weekend she got very emotional on stage, right?
No, she definitely did. I was actually singing her song Rem during her Sweetener tour on July 6th. After the video surfaced of her, you're just kind of breaking down, and she tends to sometimes, cry or whatnot during her performance, but this was one of those cries that, when you just feel it and you just can't stop or help it.
Yeah.
So the video did surface of her, and then she actually tweeted out a pretty lengthy tweet, which was just so heartfelt and emotional to her fans, which I really respected. She since then has deleted it. I'm not exactly sure as to why, because again, it was just nice and honest, and it's just nice to know, someone recognizing their feelings. And her whole thing has been raising awareness of mental health, and she's gone through quite the past year or two now. It's been.
Yeah,
so,
I feel like she's saying, I'm still dealing with this. As we know, all artists are still human, and she had the Pete Davidson breakup, and she had the Mac Miller. She's dealt with a lot.
She
and
has.
So to sing these beautiful songs, which half of them were written about these, important parts of her life.
This one in particular was about dreaming someone into your life, and that, she said, ended up happening the way it did after she was engaged to Pete. So the song was about that, and you kind of do dream someone into your life, and that doesn't always work out. So no, it's got to be emotional singing all of that. For me at least, and cannot even compare myself to Ariana in the slightest, but a lot of times with exes and whatnot, you kind of compartmentalize that and you put it away in a box under my bed forever, you know? But she has to relive these moments time and time again on tour, so just nice to see her being open and honest about it.
And Taylor, something we have to talk about that everyone is talking about this photo is Ariana Grande's curly hair.
I know, and we talked about this a little bit earlier, and I didn't realize it's literally you can just see the baby hairs, right? Out of the large hat.
She has naturally curly hair, but it's always in the famous ponytail. So anytime she lets her hair down, the fans literally go wild.
I feel like with Ariana Grande, we're gonna just start seeing, as with her music and just as her life does changes, a raw side of her. And the fact that this was on a beach, it's still glamorously shot. It's Vogue, the most prestigious cover to ever, be on, really. But to see that more natural side of her, I hope to see more of it, to be honest.
Yes, and we saw more of her family. Of course, they had the photo called 3 of Hearts. Her mom, Joan, says that she has a way of taking on everyone's pain, which is something so sad, but so, must be overwhelming for Ariana. But she has a photo of Joan and her grandmother, Marjorie, which is a beautiful black and white photo of the 3 women. And so that's inside the issue, which is amazing also.
Well, that, and then getting into, we haven't even talked about the music video that debuted on Vogue's, digitally exclusively as well, which was crazy too, because if you do watch the whole thing, and again, you can check it out on Vogue, and it was shot by, I don't want to butcher the name, I'll let you just in case.
Bardia Zeinal.
Thank you, Zeinal.
Who is a pop videographer that, I don't know if you guys saw Camp the movie. He created all those videos. He's super talented, and he did this video, In My Head, as well. And this is one of the most revealing intimate songs on her February release, Thank You Next. So in this video, they say that she literally takes on this confessional tendency.
Well, that's what you said, yeah, like you're saying her family knows that she takes on everyone's pain, and I think the way in which they tried to shoot this was to see what it's like in Ariana Grande's head, in which I think she actually says, my imagination is too creative. So I think that must be a hard place to be.
Which is interesting because she's in a room of white walls, so.
Exactly, so I think it wants to take you to like what is a blank space and then try and enter her head. I don't know, you just have to watch it really. It just kind of, it gives us again another glimpse into Ariana Grande's mind.
Yeah. And you made an interesting comment about it, that it reminded you of Drake's video.
It did remind me of Drake's video a little bit when, I forget what dance move went viral after that, but it was something that Drake had
Kiki,
done.
Right? Kiki.
Oh yeah, is that what it's from?
Maybe. I don't remember, it's one of Drake's. Yeah.
Right, it looked kind of similar to that, but
his was very colorful and neon.
Right, and she does have some pastel colors that do, kind of flow through it, but something like that, again, Ariana Grande has done very lavish music videos. We've seen them where she's literally upside down, or the Thank You Next video where it's just like, you're constantly looking for more clues and like kind of like this. Like one of these type of music videos is just kind of nice to see after we've seen ones that have been done on a different type of scale. Yeah. If that makes sense.
No, definitely. But congratulations to Ariana. The cover is beautiful and the music video is as well. But something we have to talk about, which is also very exciting, the final wave of the Teen Choice Awards nominations is out. And one of the most interesting categories we have to talk about, Taylor.
We should probably talk about this, and I feel like everyone already knows what it is, but it's Choice Music Web Star is one of the categories. And again, if you haven't voted, you can vote on teenchoice.votenow.tv. It's pretty much just everywhere. But the category includes our boy Johnny Orlando, his best friend Hayden Summerall, ASHER Angel, Annie LeBlanc, Loren Gray, and Chloe and Halle, sorry. And then Halle's also just been announced to be cast as Ariel as well. So like a lot of things going on within that category. If you know what I'm saying.
There are relationships, there are breakups, there are best friends, there are family. There is just so much involved in this category, and it's obviously some of our favorites. So we want to know, who do you want to win this category? Let us know in the comments below, right?
I think if you're 13 years or older, which we just make the cut, you can vote. And most of the categories I would know where my vote would go to, just like there's a summer show category or whatnot, like I've watched Stranger Things, I'm going to totally vote for that. But this category for me is a little bit tougher to pick who and which I want to win, because I'm happy kind of with all of them winning.
I know.
I can hear the haters typing right now.
Yeah, I know.
Cue haters, go.
You get an award. You get an award.
I mean, really, there can only be one winner, though, so who would you vote for? I'm not even going to ask you because I don't want you to return the question, but I'll, again, ask all of you. Let us know in the comments below who you want to win.
And of course, the Teen Choice Awards will be August 11th. And get this, Taylor, for the first time, they're going to be filmed in Hermosa Beach.
Hermosa Beach, which in all honesty, took you long enough. Not really, but kind of like this is such like, again, Teen Choice. It has the surfboards and whatnot. It's like it only makes sense that it would be in Hermosa Beach. And honestly, I'll fight you for that one because you know what's in Hermosa Beach? Surfers. Yeah. Surfer dudes that are, surfer dudes.
So that's super amazing. So make sure you catch the show on Fox August 11th. But until then, we have to talk about some other amazing shows and seasons that are beginning. Disney Channel's Bunk'd is now on season 4, and it's a brand new show, I swear.
I mean, something I love about Bunk'd, and when I saw that you visited the set, which we'll get to in a second, it just really brings me back to like those days where you're just like sleep. I don't know. It's just a very fun show to watch. It really brings me back to my childhood, which again, wasn't that long ago.
So this, story-wise, Lou is now the camp director. She bought Camp Kikiwaka for $1. What a steal, right?
She bought, Camp Kikiwaka for $1.
Exactly. So she is now the camp director. There's 3 brand new campers who are coming.
Okay.
And I guess they explained that a sinkhole swallowed the camp, which was followed by a mudslide. So there's all new cabins. It's an all new set. And I had a chance to catch up with the cast to learn about all these set secrets. So take a look at what they had to say right now. What's up, guys? Alex Schiffman here, and today I'm hanging out on set with the cast of Disney Channel's Bunk'd, talking all things season 4. Check it out. All right, so Bunk'd season 4. Very, very exciting. So I want you each to give me 4 words to describe season 4.
Adventurous,
Newbies,
Coolio.
epic, open to new ideas.
Wow, she might be a girl or something. 'Cause you know about those, they're pretty smart, you know? Now you are officially the camp director. So what qualities do you think it takes to be a great camp director?
I think one of the main qualities is patience, because you are dealing with so many different personalities and kids of all ages, and you have to have patience, and you have to be able to let loose and have fun with them, because you have to remember this is their summer. So I think if you owned a camp and you're too uptight, then they're gonna be like, this is like school.
Okay, so we're on set, which is very exciting. So what set are we on right now?
Okay, this is the woodchuck cabin. It's my bed over there. That's Gwen's bed. This is like our space, and it's kind of awesome because a lot of our bonding, like the girls' bonding, happens here, and it's pretty cool.
Camp Kikiwaka has some new cabins this year. If you had in real life to name a cabin, what would you name your own cabin?
The lion cabin.
The bunny cabin.
Monkeys, because I'm wild and I love monkeys because they're adorable. The elephant cabin, because that's my favorite animal. Probably the dog cabin, because that's my favorite animal.
Okay.
Probably name it the lion cabin, because that's my favorite animal.
I think it would be like the stallion cabin.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is a good one. I love that. So there are 3 new members this season, right? So tell us about the new members.
Yes, we have 2 new counselors and a new camper. We have Noah coming in, and he is from LA. He's an actor.
My character is Noah. I am the counselor of the Grizzly cabin, and I'm a very overdramatic dude. I like to cry a lot. I'm like the one who listens to Happy Birthday and cries. I'm one of those dudes.
We need more dudes like that, so it's okay.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, but he's a really fun character to play because he's a actor in the show, and I'm an actor, so I can relate to him. Yeah.
I love that.
And then we have Ava, who's from the city, and she's the new woodchuck counselor.
My character is very confident and cool, and I play Ava King, the new camp counselor of Woodchuck Cabin. And she has a really tough exterior, but on the inside, like, she has such a sweet heart, and she's very caring. And she comes into this for reasons unknown, but they're not to be a camp counselor. Let's just say that. So yeah.
And we have Gwen, who is our new little woodchuck camper.
Well, I'm Scarlett Estevez, and I play Gwen, and her parents are kind of hippies. She grew up in the woods. She doesn't brush her hair unless it's Christmas. It's very true. She does a bunch of weird things, like she does a bunch of weird things that no one understands why she does them. She's just that type of girl. She's weird. She grew up in the woods, so what can you expect?
Now, if you could have a dream celebrity camp counselor that could come on for a week, who would you choose and why?
I think for the funny, I'd bring in Kevin Hart. I think he'd be hilarious as a camp counselor, or even just a neighbor. I don't know who he would be. And for a love interest, Bradley Cooper. He can come by anytime.
Yes, agreed with that. These are some great people.
Yeah, he could swing by and we would all be happy.
Donald Glover.
Well, I love Zendaya right now. She's really awesome and really cool, and she's been on Disney Channel before.
An actor that I cannot wait to work with is Bradley Cooper. I will be his daughter one day, okay? I will play his daughter, his long-lost daughter, and it's going to be amazing. And I would love for him to come and for us to meet and bond, and it'd be awesome.
I'd probably go with Tom Hanks because he's my favorite actor, and he's super friendly. I mean, he seems like he's super friendly, and he seems like he would be like a fun person to be around.
I'd probably choose Robert Downey Jr. because I really look up to him, and he's a great actor, so yeah.
Amazing. Well, congratulations on season 4. Very, very exciting. And thanks again for hanging out with us on set. And for more exclusives on Disney Channel's Bunk'd, head on over to sweetiehigh.com, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye. I mean, it really brings you back to sleepaway camp, right?
It does, and it's like, where's a camp for adults? I think it's called like A cruise ship. I don't even know, but like it makes me really want to go back to camp. And I mean, I wouldn't mind a celebrity camp counselor.
Right? Who would you want as your guest counselor, Taylor?
I don't know, probably someone tall, dark, and handsome, 6'4".
Like a Ryan Reynolds or Josh Duhamel.
I'll take it. I prefer
We'll
they
take
be
them
single.
all.
Josh Duhamel is single, as far as I know.
I know.
Anyways,
But-
what a fun little journey you had there to camp.
I know, super fun, love hanging on set. Make sure you catch Bunk'd season 4 on Disney Channel. But Taylor, I think we have one more person on the show today, right?
You know her probably from her stylistic covers. We got our girl Madilyn Bailey joining us. Pop singer, songwriter, artist, honestly overall great storyteller. And she's here all to talk about her latest single, Red Ribbon, which I would say more about, Alex, but I can't. She does such a good job of it. And again, it's to her late grandmother, so I really just want everyone to take this one in. I know. All right, so here's my interview with Madilyn Bailey. Welcome back to SweetBeat TV. I have been joined by pop singer, songwriter Madilyn Bailey is with us.
Hi, thank
Yes.
you for having me.
Oh my gosh, anytime you want to come, the seat is yours.
Amazing.
Anyone's on it, I'm kicking them off, okay? It's all for you. We obviously know you from a lot of your stylistic covers and renditions of songs that we already know. But I'm so excited that we're getting to know you a little bit better and deeper in Red Ribbon, which was released earlier this year in March.
Yeah, so when my grandma passed away, I lost like just a tiny little connection with writing, because to be able to write for me, it comes from a very emotional place. And so I knew I wanted to release some songs, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to write anything right now. And so I was listening to a few songs I'd written right before she passed away.
Okay, yeah.
And Red Ribbon was one of them. And I was like, wow, this song is really helping me through this really hard time with losing my grandma. And I was like, wow, what would happen, like what effect would it have on other people?
Right, of course.
And so then I wanted to get this song out there, and then that was what inspired the music video too. I wanted to invite 10 of the most inspiring women in my life to come and share their stories, because if I'm going through something really tough, every person that you meet is going through something equally tough.
Of course. So what would you say, I mean, of course with loss, it's so hard to see it at first, but there are gains. It just sometimes takes a minute to get there.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, I call my mom a lot more. I think
Yeah.
one of my biggest regrets is that my grandma used to call me all the time, and I would be in a session or I'd be busy, and I would let it go to voicemail.
Yeah.
And I wish that I'd just taken 30 minutes and been like, hey, I'm just gonna pause and take a quick break and go talk to my grandma and come back. I wish that I'd done that. And so that's kind of one of my bigger regrets, is just not having more connections with her, even though obviously I had an amazing childhood and she was an amazing grandma, and the moments I had with her are enough.
Right,
and
of course.
they're very special. But I wish I'd called her more, and so now I call my mom a lot more now.
What does the actual red ribbon then symbolize to you?
Yeah, so I wanted to have like a tangible symbol that people could see in real life that represented resilience in tragic, heartbreaking scenarios in their life. And so I just like this image of a red ribbon, like a child in like an arts and crafts class, like stitching this red ribbon through like maybe a construction paper heart was kind of like in my mind what I was seeing, because I think that, you know, even though pain is very uncomfortable, I think that our hearts are not only capable of enduring that kind of pain, but it's literally what our hearts are made to do. They're made to be broken, and then you remake it, and broken, and remake it. And that's without being able to be vulnerable enough to let yourself fully break and then repair yourself. I think you're just missing out on so many of the amazing positive highs in life as well.
No, definitely. I think the thing I love about anything ribbon related, right? It brings awareness, and I think just bringing awareness, what you're doing, of just to be vulnerable. I think people forget that that's something that's necessary to like move on with life. So we thank you so much. We love your music. We can't wait for more of it.
Yeah,
it's so deep. I just want I should have introduced you as like a storyteller. Like I feel like
yes.
that's who
oh my
and
gosh,
what you
thank
are.
you. Yes.
So when do we get the next chapter of your story?
I think the next single will come out in August. I don't have an exact date.
Okay, we can work with that.
But yeah, it's actually the song about when I met Jimmy.
She's pointing at Jimmy. Jimmy's right there.
Oh yeah, my husband's over here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
supportive
about,
husband. We like that.
Yeah, the first line of the song is, "The panic in my mind is getting louder, and I can't stop it now, and I can't drown it out. You weren't part of the plan." So
Jimmy
that's how I felt when I
wasn't
met
part
him.
of the plan.
But I fell in love with him anyway.
Well, we love that. We love love. We love your music, your story. Again, if you have not, I want you to obviously stream her music, but you need to watch Red Ribbon, I believe, wholeheartedly, and the music video and everything behind it, because it really puts the picture that you want everyone to see out there.
Totally.
Beautifully done. And we will look forward to new music from you. Hopefully August. I'm going to be crossing my fingers as my note card just completely slides through. I mean, she really just is the sweetest, like deepest, most emotional.
What a beautiful song.
Right, and I love that she was able to lay it all out there and just be like brutally honest about how hard loss is. So if you haven't seen that music video, make sure you do go check that out. It really ties all these stories together. So yeah, we love Madilyn Bailey. Make sure you come back to us, Madilyn, when your album's out. All right?
Yes.
She teased it, so we gotta get you back in here. But Alex, till then,
that's all we have today.
that is all we have today.
But make sure you let us know in the comments below who you want to win Choice Music Web Star, how excited you are for Season 4 Disney Channel's Bunk'd, and your thoughts on Ariana Grande's new cover, right?
All of it. We want to know it all, and we do read the comments.
Yes.
All right? So the more comments you leave, the more we can read, and the less other non-fun stuff I have to do. Okay?
All right, we'll catch you guys Thursday. Bye.
See ya.